I haven't started my YouTube video yet. The race starts tomorrow.
I'll send you that. That can be the start.
Hello from Kielder Forest. We are here for the Dirty Reiver. This will be my 4th time doing this event, and it's not a race, it's a ride.
Today is not a race,
but I will try hard. And I'm looking forward to this one. I've not really prepared much for this because in 6 days time it's the Tracker 360, and like my head's kind of thinking Tracker 360 in 6 days time, which is a focus race of mine. But this is an amazing event to be at, and people are so friendly. And today I led a ride with Lauf, and like about, I think it was like between 40 and 50 people came, which was amazing. I think I'm the only person with the route. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Okay, let's go.
How are we doing?
Good, yeah. I've got the right gloves on. Look. I left my normal gloves at home, these are my gardening ones.
Swannie cam! I'd like to give a quick shout out to Courtney, who's prepared race dinner for when I got home.
Mainly it was race dinner for me, because I don't know if you know what's happening tomorrow, but it's a big day for Swannies, and Swannies got to eat early because we've got to be in bed early.
Because tomorrow you've got so many Swannie tasks for this.
I'm up to my
race.
eyeballs. I'm up to my eyeballs in Swannie tasks. I'm exhausted. I had to have a nap today.
Rice, chicken, avo, some Greek yogurt, wrap. I might put a bit of cheese on, and then I'll probably have some more rice.
And me, pretty much the same because I'm carb loading for tomorrow. I'll see if I feel like a rice. I mean, like, I'll see if I feel like a wrap.
She's gone just rice.
I've gone just rice at the moment, and you know, I'll probably have to make a few peanut butter sandwiches just to really tide me over throughout the night.
Cabin cam. Just having dinner. I'm going to be racing the 200 tomorrow, and I'm really excited. It's just a great event. And yeah, I've got my rice wrap for carbs and carbs. I need to eat more carbs today. I've not eaten enough carbs, so I'm going to be on a carb mission this evening. Okay, so we're now on round 2 of basically the same thing. High rice to chicken and veggies and wrap ratio. It's a long day out, and I think even for like the faster guys here, like 200k is a long way, and it's a big day.
200k is a massive long way. You're no stranger to this event. How do you like this event compared to others?
I love the vibes of this event. This is going to be my 4th year in a row coming here, and yeah, it's just great energy, great atmosphere. The gravel is also pretty great, which doesn't hurt. I enjoy the gravel here as well, so yeah, I'm super excited to be back.
I talked to a lot of people yesterday. People say that this one is a little bit more technical maybe than some of the races, especially on Europe. Do you prefer that?
I do prefer more technical, but I wouldn't say this is super technical. I'd say this is quite nice and flowy. The gravel's a bit rougher, but yeah, I definitely prefer more technical riding, and it suits my bike as well, which has a nice suspension fork.
Brilliant. Well, good luck for the rest of today. Hope you do a really good time, and yeah, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
everybody that's here, to welcome to the Panna Race of Dirty Reiver. Today is not a race. Today is about a challenge and to get round safely. Please help your friends, other riders if they have a problem.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I need to move up a bit. So the first 3 kilometres were neutralised, and then we got out of the neutralised section and I spotted Sophie, and I was like, she's a good wheel to ride with. So I rode with her, and you can see this is Josh's cam here, so we're going to hop between my GoPro footage, and Josh did actually manage to get some amazing shots of me. This is Josh riding past with his backpack, which had a drone in it, because he went and shot some drone footage before joining back on the course later on. But yeah, it started unbelievably hard. Like my first 10 minutes, I did over 270 watts, which is quite hard for the start of a 200k gravel race. It was quite unnecessarily hard, to be completely honest with you.
start of the Dirty Reiver. How you feeling? No comment.
Guys, it's Swannie Cam. I'm back! Did you guys miss me? Preparation last night was very intense. I did a 10-minute meditation, which turned into a 45-minute nap. Maddie let me nap because she knew how important it is for me to get my rest for a day like today.
So for the first 3 hours, I got into this quite good group of guys with just Sophie with me from the women's side of things. And actually one of my old team managers was in it there with the orange helmet for a bit. And yeah, so we rode together and we were riding together pretty well. At one point we did get dropped by some of the faster guys, and Sophie turned to me and was like, do you want to try and get them again? And I was like, to be completely honest with you, Sophie, I actually would prefer not to, because they're really pushing on descents, and it's 200k, I'd prefer not to. And then some fast guys came around us again, and then we got in their wheels too. So we actually ended up riding pretty damn hard for the first 3 hours. And then at about 3 hours in, I just thought, like, do you know what? I have pushed quite hard for 3 hours, got another 4.5 or so to go, and I don't think it's sensible for me to keep pushing at this pace, especially considering that I have a 360km race in 6 days. So I kind of eased off, and it was actually after this bit here, this is when the faster guys came through around us and we got in their group for a bit. But my GoPro did die in a bit. But yeah, so I decided to kind of ease off and ride my own pace for the rest of the day.
I'm very stressed right now. You've caught me at a stressful moment. This is the worst part of my day, I'll tell you. It's because I'm sitting here going, am I going to miss her? Am I going to miss her? Do I remember what clothes she's wearing? Do I even remember her face? To be honest, everyone looks the same in Lycra. So usually I just shout Maddie, Maddie, Maddie when I see anyone who resembles Maddie. But sometimes, even men and women, they all look the same to me on a bike. I'm not going to lie. Maddie! You're doing so well.
We got this.
You're doing so well. Take off that vest. Bow chicka wow wow. God, I need to get smoother. You got this. Thanks. Okay. I'm second, I think. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, there's only one past.
Mad's doing really well when she came to the feed. She was in quite a good mood. Little chatty Kathy, and by that I meant she was like, hey, and I was like, blah, 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 and she was like, okay, I need my water. Now, my job's basically done for today. Swannie Cam is pretty chilled one, but this is just preparation, you know, for the tracker, which is happening next week. Tune in for more Swannie Cam then. And yeah, I'm feeling good about my job. I feel like I did a good job today. I didn't scream too loudly or like say embarrassing things. So that was good. I was very professional today.
Long time no see, Maddie. How's it going?
Oh, it's okay. I'm like slightly pacing myself. We've got a tight right turn here. Too hard.
Yeah.
200k. It's a long day. Yeah, we were just pushing a bit hard, so I let them go on a time.
So bad. Preparation for tracker.
Really good prep. Yeah, my feed zone was pretty slick. Courts did a good job.
Enjoying the new bike?
Yeah, I love it. So fun.
Does look fun.
It's really good fun. It's fun on descent. Yeah. This is a really fun course. I'm a bit mucky.
So an update on Swannie Cam. I was like, well, you know what, it'll be good if I go for like a little run. I've somehow ended up on the course. So I'm cheering because the Swannie's job's never done. Look, people are coming. Woo! Go on, you've got this! You've got this! Just cheering, just having a great time. I think she was Australian. It's a bit far.
Cheers.
So Josh was doing the 65k, which basically joined back on with our 200k route. So he rode behind me for a bit, getting some content for me, which was super lovely of him. But yeah, I basically rode on my own for the rest of the race. There were a couple of moments where I found a few people, but I pretty much was solo in the wind, just pushing my own pace for 110 kilometers.
So much fun. my god. Sending it.
I get so hard.
Good prep for tracker.
A little bit too close to tracker, but yeah. Okay, I need to eat something. I felt really quite sick.
Should I go and get this for you?
I can go get it. It's Court's here.
I haven't seen it. I was looking for it.
Not fair, is it?
Is it quite a good look?
You've like covered your tan lines with lines.
I need to go wash my face. I don't know why that is such a hard course.
It's the climb time's even better.
Yeah.
Nearly 4,000 metres.
And I breathed in so much dust that I was like coughing.
Just tell us about that. Words.
It's a brutal course. Like, I felt like I was climbing pretty much the entire day. There were bits where I was like, I think I must have done most of the climbing now, and then like my chorus would like beep at me and say, no, next climb coming up. And they were like some 3 kilometre climbs as well, yeah. Pretty brutal. I also spent a lot of time on my own, so a lot of time with my own thoughts, which is hard.
You were saying there that you were in a couple of groups and you undecided whether to sort of push to save the group or just ride your own pace. The decision was just to ride your own pace in the end, was it?
Yeah, I stuck with the group for just over 3 hours, and it was a really good group. We were working really well. But I like looked down at the power I was pushing out and I was like, do you know what? I actually think I should just ride my own pace, otherwise I'm gonna blow up. So I like held back a bit and then just rode my own pace the rest of the day, which is actually quite nice. It's quite nice to ride on your own sometimes.
Yeah, well, as they say, to finish first you have to finish, don't you? So a lot of people are saying, even though it's not the most technical course here today, it's some of those dusty, gravelly corners have been catching people out. Has it been quite tricky? Been drifting around a bit?
Yeah, there's some loose gravel over the surface, so you just have to be really careful and like scrub off speed before the corners. But yeah, I think I'm always like quite careful when it comes to like, I don't like to take risks in races. So yeah, just I saw a couple of people come off, but it doesn't look like too many people are hurt.
Some mature racing for sure. That's something I never learned. I could always took too many risks and too much time in hospital. So what are your plans going forward after this weekend? What's up next for you?
So I'm flying to Girona tomorrow for the tracker on Friday, so that's 360k. And I have to say, I did this race before it last year as well. And doing a 200k race 6 days before a 360k race just kind of makes you really question your life decisions. And I'm really not sure I want to do 360k in 6 days, but I've got 6 days to recover and like convince myself that it's a good idea, and I'm sure I'll have a great time doing it.
Well, good luck with that. Go and get yourself something to eat and a beer, and I'm sure you can get that recovery sorted. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thanks. You just
Hello.
You spend your entire time like shitting yourself, you get on the gate with like 8 other people, and you're like,
I then drove up the finish, and then there were cyclists all around me, and then I had to reverse down because another car wanted to come down. I'm lucky I didn't take out another cyclist, honestly, that would have been...
Well, you're here now.
I'm here, how was your day?
It feels like it's about to stop raining. Do you want to just sit here for a while? Or are we going to do it in the morning?
Hello everyone, it is the, what's the date today? 26th. The 28th. Today it's the 26th of April 2025, and this time next year at Dirty Reiver, I will be cycling in the 65-kilometre race, ride race thing.
Is
Non-competitive.
Maddie going to be Team Soigneur?
Maddie probably won't Maddie will probably finish the race and then go back to swanning me. But if all else fails and I can't get a bike in time, I'll just do it in heelys, but I will do it.
What do you think of that?
I want to see it to believe it, because we've done 2 bike rides.
You have little faith.
We've done 2 bike rides to a local cafe for an almond croissant, and Courts was screaming the whole time about her bum hurting. So, but it would bring me joy if she found cycling as enjoyable as I find it, or at least half as enjoyable.
Subscribe, subscribe, watch my journey.
That is another Dirty Reiver done and dusted, quite literally. I'm just packing my bike because I'm flying to Girona this afternoon for the tracker on Friday. I don't know how I'm going to do 360k in 5 days' time. Yesterday was really good fun. I feel like it was fun for half of it, and I'd be lying if I said I had a great time all day. I think it was like 234 normalised power, like 234 watts normalised for the first 3 hours is what my coach said. Which is like, if that was a standalone like 4-hour race at that normalised, I'd be like, that's a pretty hard race. So yeah, to then do another 4.5 hours after that was hot. But yeah, I'm packing up. Just say goodbye to my Lauf friends, which is sad. So we stayed here in this little cabin with Lauf this weekend, and just say goodbye to our friends. We'll see them again in Iceland for the Rift, which is very exciting. But yeah, I'm sort of alive, sort of not, half functioning. But yeah, recovery time now for Friday. You never know, that could have been a really good training stimulus for Friday. At least it's told me that 360k is a really, really long way, because 200k was a really, really long way.
Priority is swannie mode and like focusing on the end goal, and then swannie cam is secondary to that. Gotta take it seriously. Imagine if I just missed her right now.
Stretch out.
You stretch.
Oh.
How's it going? You stretch. I'm gonna work around you. You do what you need.
My
God.
How's it going?
Not good. Just look at my fucking quads.
They look massive.
No, they just like...
They look really good.
I don't think it was the correct decision stopping.
Why? Because now they're gonna hurt more. Do you need me to massage your quads? I will. Do you need these hands to get in there? There's no shame.
No. Wait.
Look at them. I've had to stop my run early because I can't run on that. I don't know how people stay up on 2 wheels on this terrain, because a girl can't even stay up on 2 feet. I've been falling left, right and centre. It's going to be a mental health walk instead of a little run today. Guys, look how cool this is. I'm just in the forest. I was going to go walking through it to get to the path, but then I thought, what if I walk through it and I got caught in like a bear trap? I don't know if those even exist or they're just in like films and movies, but I was like, well, then I won't be at Maddie's finish and she will have no idea where I am. And I'll be stuck in a bear trap. So I'm going to decide against that and probably just stick to the road. But I had a little wander. Can you hear the birds? Nice chatting to you guys. Missed you all. Bye.